receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their third possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. From the gun, he leads it with the back.
Well, this guy really has been a bell cow for his offense in this game. They are force-feeding him the football, and he's delivered. Now, after that last run, he's right at 100 yards rushing.
Throws to the wideout, and they can't make the connection.
Well, they weren't able to come up with the completion on that play, but let's point out a positive here. How about the pass pro up front by this offensive line? They did an outstanding job giving their quarterback time to throw.
To the air, it's Moran. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Kick is in the air. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Mountaineers will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks out another sweep move and gets it down to the 40. The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the run. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down, West Virginia.
He might want another play. Off play action on 1st down. Quickly complete. Boy, precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Bring in the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds his big tight end. He'll come through on 3rd down. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Out of the gun to give to the back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, West Virginia. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Finally running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Still running at the 40. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Blasted as he lets it go. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Iowa State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Ole Miss is down, but they are not out of it. Not when that crowd spent the morning in the Grove getting ready for this one. Let's see how those fans impact the rest of this game. It's a touchdown.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Snowed under by the defense.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
They'll try to run for it. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Carpenter. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. Firing to the right, complete. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10.
First down, West Virginia.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Carpenter. Gets it to him on the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw again. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Quick strike through the air for the score. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
The inside handoff. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Carpenter. Snagged out of the air. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
The offense changing the play. Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And that ball's incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Zings it complete to the right. Quick step and go. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6, and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here.
Picked off to stop the threat.
And the defense gave up some yards late in the game, but when it mattered most, when the offense had a chance to go in here and take the lead late in this football game, they absolutely closed the door, get the INT, and get the ball back to their offense.
Smart move to keep it on the ground.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have two hands on it this drive.
Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly to preserve time for their offense. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw. It's Carpenter. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
First down, West Virginia.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Beard. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Nice job by this defense. You go dime package. Why? Because you know the offense is going to throw the football. Great job matching up. More skilled players on more skilled players. More speed on the field to defend the pass.
They'll go to the air on third and short. Immediately fires to the middle. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Touchdown, Mountaineers. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Well, you can't do it better than that, guys. Getting the touchdown with just seconds to go. The extra point will now give them the lead. Maybe time for a kickoff and one more play. If they could just hang on for 2 more plays after this extra point, they're going to win this game.
And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the fourth. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Back to throw, it's Moran. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it.